Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a 3 for today. So we are playing along again with Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, day 12. Here is the sketch and the prompt is polka dots. Not really sure how that's going to tie in, but it is also Stash Smash Saturday with the lovely JQ Crafty Jackie, and she has given me a list. So I have got to get at least 5 of these 7, and I have pulled 6 because I can't find any acrylic, and I didn't really feel like looking. Not gonna lie, being lazy. So stamps, I am going to use these stitched alphabet acrylic stamps from Close to My Heart and stamp out my title. I'm supposed to use a doily. Oh Lord. So I have pulled out a doily that my main color today is going to be orange, and you'll see why. So I'm going to actually spray this orange, because that's been my thing lately. Buttons, that's right, we've got some orange buttons down here. Let me just pop these little guys right on over here. And pull these out. So we've got that in the doily. Chipboard, that's right, it's right here. I am going to be using some of the leaves, just a few of these elements for the layout today. Acrylic, it was acrylic pieces or any weird little hard embellishments. May pull in some enamel dots, kind of depending on where this layout goes. Wood grain paper, again, you're staring at it. So this is from Close to My Heart from the wood grain paper pack. So yeah, I'm going to use the gray side. And black cardstock. Again, just some black cardstock. So Stash Smash Saturday, we choose a collection, and it's one that's almost gone. This is one of my older Hip Kit clubs. I believe this is from the September kit of 2021, and I used a little bit of it, but not a lot. So it even says September days. So I have pulled that because I took out basically everything that wasn't some other collection that I already had, and I went ahead and so these are the 12 by 12 sheets. I have Pass Me a Note. We have Bubble Tea. Probably going to use this one because it's orange, and you'll see why in a minute. Teacher's Pet. But this is definitely going to get used. No sneaking around. Okay, so we're going to put these 2 up at the top. I'm going to scrapbook a photo of my stepdaughter Whitney running in a race last fall. So, also you'll be like, why do you have all these other random things out? Because this is also going to be for Scrap 5 today. So these Scrap 5 items that I have, I will go over with you in just a moment. Okay, my apologies, my son was leaving for work. So, Scrap 5, where a few lovely ladies and gents get together and scrap once a month. It is usually the second Saturday of the month. And we have a list of 5 things. So, cutfile was the very first thing. And I have been dying to use this Confessions of a Paper Addict cutfile. It's not a snowflake frame. I actually don't know why that's on there. Weird. So I have this one that my Cricut didn't cut quite right, and I don't know how I'm going to use that, but I didn't throw it away. And then I have the actual tennis shoe sneaker. So, because she's running, that's why I wanted this cut file. And I've got the running shoe paper, so I got to figure out how to back that, but that is my cut file. Wood pieces, well, wouldn't you know, this kit already had wood pieces in there, and because this was a school themed, I am going to be able to put 10th. Right, because she's in 10th grade. Ribbon. I pulled 2 orange ribbons. I'm hoping to use them up. 5 or more stickers. So these are fabric die cuts, and these are clear stickers. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 star stickers. I thought these were stickers too, but they apparently are not. And then the last thing is a technique that intimidates me. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm going to do, I don't know. I'm not trying to be conceited, but there's no technique that really intimidates me. Either, you know, I try it, and either I can do it or I can't. So, I don't know. I have to really think about that. So I don't know if I'm going to epically fail on Scrap 5 because I don't have a technique that intimidates me that I'm like, no, I'm scared to try that, or I just don't think I can do that. Like, so I guess if it had to be anything, it would be stamping out my title because and I'm going to do that anyway. So it's something that I've been wanting to do more of. So that's what I'm going to call. But I wouldn't really say it intimidates me. I just don't really always put a title on my layout, just like journaling. I just don't feel like every page needs a title. So I don't know. But we are going to go ahead and stamp the title. So we're going to call it that. But everyone that is playing along with all three of the hops will be listed down below. And along with all my affiliates, if you want to pick up any of this fun stuff that I am playing with today. But wowzer, it is definitely a lot. And I am ahead, you guys. I am way ahead on videos, so go me, because I am filming. Today is Sunday, and this is for, almost a week from today, so no more doing it the night before or the morning of, right? That was horrible. That was horrible, horrible, horrible. So let me go ahead and get my, I think I'm going to look at the cut file, figure out which one I'm going to use, get that backed. I do know that there does seem to be some mixed media in here, and I think instead of this big, large element, I'm going to have the shoe, per se, backed, and I think I'm going to use the shoe paper as my wonk corners. So kind of have a plan, but I got to get a little bit more going. So let's get a little bit more together, and I'll be right back. All right, so I kind of took the spin, the big triangle down here and triangle up here. I did do that, and I do have mixed media, so I took that shoe paper, which I have no idea when I would ever use it. Those are the things that also about being in a kit club, you don't actually know what you're getting. But for the most part, I find a use for everything that was in the hip kit. I just wasn't using them, so I had to pause my subscription, time out, until I get them caught up. So that's what I am working my way through those now so I can get more. But I did do the little triangle up here. I decided to go with the background where the shoe was cut out of, that the Cricut messed up on, which it was kind of a fabulous mess up if you really want to know, right? Instead of just putting a shoe on there. So I'm thinking that I think maybe orange, right? I guess we should go orange. I mean, that would make more sense. Do I have orange? How is it that I may not have an orange Nuvo? We've got this orange, but it's translucent. And then we have a glitter orange. What does this one dry? Is this one dry translucent? Oh, I don't know. I feel like we should do that one. Note to self, need an orange Nuvo drop. Right? I just got all those Nuvos and I didn't get an orange. Anyway, I think I'm going to fill the stars in. Whoa. With the Nuvo. So I'm going to do that, but I guess I should tell you guys what I did. I did take and mat my photo with the scraps of this shoe paper, the shoes on the first mat, and then the background, which is a gray, is on the second mat. And then I just took Heidi Swap Color Shine in mustard, because I am enjoying using all my mixed media these days. And I just splattered around, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to fill these cute stars on the shoe, just to give it a little bit of interest on the cut file as well. So basically, out of the 10 things that I need to use, I've got one use because it's a cut file. So go me. Should have backed my cards, my picture. Never mind. In black cardstock, and that would have taken out one of Jackie's. Okay, so let me finish this. Once it's dry and a little bit more on here, I will check back in with you. Alright, so I've had kind of a stressful, crazy, emotionally, physically, and mentally exhausting week and a half. So I apologize for some of the videos that may have been a little, what is she doing? I don't even know. It's been a challenge. So I took my doily and I cut it in half and I stuck it in this general vicinity because if you look at the sketch, they do have kind of a circle there, so that's going to be kind of my circle elements. But this is pretty much the sketch. I am going to do some sort of embellishments up here, and I think I'm going to create that, with the ribbon, and then we're going to do somewhat of an embellishment around here and a little bit down there. So for Jackie's list, I am going to go ahead and stamp out my title. I'm going to stamp out grade, and I'm just going to call this 11th. So we're going to do, 1, or 11th. She's in 10th. 10th grade, and then that will take care of the wood pieces and the stamps. The doily is on there. I do have my buttons pulled. I've got chipboard, and I did find acrylic pieces, so that's kind of fun. So we'll get some of these little sparkly. I'm not going to use the blue ones, obviously, but I can pull in some of those silver sparkly ones. And that will take care of the acrylics. I am not going to use wood grain paper or black cardstock because I've got my layout pretty much done, and I don't really want to cut into the 12 by 12 papers just to make some strips when I have to use ribbon anyway. So we're just going to forego those 2 of Jackie's. I only need to get 5 on there, and I have the rest of the month to use up some wood grain and some black cardstock. So that's done. For the scrap 5, I have got the cut file. The wooden pieces are going to be a portion of the title. I've got ribbon that I'm going to use up here to make those fun strips, and I think I'm going to showcase some of the sneakers like so. I have to get 5 or more stickers on, which isn't going to be a problem, and the technique that intimidates me, we are calling stamping out a title. Doesn't really intimidate me, it's just something I don't do very much, and I would love to use more of my stamps to get, stuff on pages. So, I am going to go ahead and stamp out grade, and fussy cut that out. I got to pick which chipboard sheet I want to, or chipboard pieces I want to use, and we are going to pull in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clear star stickers that are going to match. So we're going to get those on there, so that will take care of that. And I think we'll almost be done. So I'm going to get this stamped out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have got my chipboard pieces on. I've got the ribbon. The chipboard are all these fun little leaves that I just kind of sprigged around. Anyway, just to kind of bring the green a little bit more. The ribbon, and I have attached them with the tiny attacher up and down here to kind of fulfill those 2 strips we had going on. I've got my wood pieces. I've got 10th and then grade. That's my title, so this is my stamped. And then I've picked a few pieces that we're going to just kind of label up, or layer up. Oh, English. So I have, and it's all from the September, the die cuts. So this is like a little, well, it's T-square. The angles, and then this little letter, and I was just really going for, color, mostly. Just to create some sort of cluster down here, and I pulled out the 2 shoes, the little running track shoes. So I'm going to get those down here and kind of just run it off the page just a little bit. Up here, I'm going to use this orange, and we're going to kind of layer that up, basically just for the color. The little light bulb. Student life, I think we'll put something like this, and then this little shoe kind of go in there. I don't know if I like that shoe there. Maybe we can get the shoe down there. Oh, I like that. So let's put the shoe on the photo. I like to do that. And just kind of fill up this little area. And then we do want to get all this on. I am going to pop up the student life on some foam. And this cute little light bulb. Kind of stick that there. Actually, I need it to go this way maybe. The little light bulb just as layering. And cut this little scrap in half so it will be my foam. Let's get that down there. Whoa. So today, it's a hap, day 12. And I do have polka dots. The prompt is polka dots, and my ribbon has polka dots on it. So day 12 for Christy's Beautiful Life, Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Everyone playing along will be linked down below. I will have everybody linked for Scrap 5, and Jackie will be linked as well for Stash Smash Saturday. I also want to talk, and I want to let you guys know, these sketches, this one is from Laura Whitaker, and it's from Scrap Around the Clock. It's a blog spot. These sketches that Christy chooses and we all play along with are created by other people. Christy does not create the sketches, nor does she take credit for the sketches. Now you will see coming up, I believe, after day 14 or so, all of us creators that have, all of us, these lovely creatives, are sketches that we designed for Christy to use, and we put them out for everyone. It's an inspiration thing. So, you guys know at the end of all my videos, I always talk about be kind. Let's be kind, okay? Let's focus on being kind. If you have issues, if you have something that you would like to say, there's a time and a place to do that. To intentionally try to hurt someone's feelings or just be a bully and mean is unacceptable. I think as a society we need to come past that. We need to travel far into the future because, again, this is our crafty outlet. This is our happy place. And for people to just be mean, that should not be tolerated. Just don't be mean. People are not intentionally trying to steal anyone's designs. I have a lot. I put my stuff out on the web. You guys know that. You see it. If it is, I do design sketches exclusively for my Mixing the Media classes that I hold, but they are not put out anywhere else. They are put in that group. They are not shared. The people that paid to take the class, they have access to them. If they choose to share them, okay, I'm not going to get upset, because I design a page and it's fine. I think it's a huge compliment when people want to lift or, use something that you designed. I think you should take that as a compliment instead of trying to break people down. Take it as a compliment that somebody thinks you're pretty awesome and they want to try to recreate something that you've created. I think that's how it should be done. And I don't think you should ever try to bully or be mean to someone on a public forum. That should not be tolerated. That's awful. It's awful. That's all I want to say. I'm going to get off my soapbox now, but, just be kind. If you have nothing, kindergarten rules, right, people? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Because in the end, you kind of look a little silly. Unless somebody is really intentionally hurting you, but you still don't have to call, you still don't do that publicly. Let them look like a fool, right? Let them be the crazy people and people can see through that. It's definitely not, something that we can't see and be like, well, yeah, we know what you were trying to do. Just be nice. That's all I'm saying. Just be nice. And if you can't be nice, then don't say anything at all. That's kind of the statement, right? Let's, 1, 2, 3, 4, I need one more. If you don't like something that someone created, You don't have to leave mean, nasty comments. You don't have to say anything. You can privately message them and say, look, I don't like that you did this. Please take it down. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure most people will be more than happy to do that. Now you're going to get some not nice person that's going to not do it. But, you know, you got to control the things you control. Because you can't control everything in life. So we've put down the buttons, which are from Scrap 5. I'm getting my 5 stickers on now. I've got the acrylic pieces. I'm just kind of tucking them in just to, or tucking these stars in just to finish off some of this stuff. And I'm sure I'll get some nasty comments for, you know, saying my piece. But, okay. That makes you feel better. Okay. But I love this crafty community and the friends that I have created, and, you know, it's just not cool, man. It's not cool to be mean to them. It's not cool to be mean to anybody. I have been, you know, on the other end of that. I have been the one that has been directly attacked and in a public forum for just trying to help. And, you know, people think it's okay to, they can say whatever they want and they can tear you down and they can, you know, but you can't let those people get to you. And yes, 100% easier said than done. Again, been on the, you know, the receiving end of the bullying, and it hurts and it sucks and it makes you want to stop doing it and creating it. But then you just got to look at all the good and all the great people that I have met through being online, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. So you just got to ignore the haters. That's kind of how I look at it, right? You know, obviously there's something miserable and wrong in their life because they get joy or they need to tear another creative down, or another person for that matter down, to make them feel better about themselves. So I say, okay. If that's what you need, that's between you and whatever God you believe in, or higher power, I should say, that you believe in. But as a society, we should definitely just try to come together. The world's a messed up place. And if everyone was just a little bit nicer, maybe we won't make a difference in the entire world, but you might just make a difference in someone's world. So remember, always be kind. So, let's look at my layout here now I will stop. I will really jump off the soapbox now. So here is the sketch that we used that was chosen and designed by Laura Whitaker, when it was chosen, and we are all giving credit to the proper people. It is a beautiful sketch. I love it. I've got the mixed media on there. I have the corner elements. This whole thing became my other corner elements, and I really think that nailed that one, and I love this sketch. Beautiful sketch. Prompt from Dottie About Flair is polka dots on my ribbon, so go me. For Scrap 5, everybody playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life will be linked down below. For Scrap 5, I've got the cut file. I've got the wood pieces here. Oh, you know what else I wanted to add? More wood pieces, because I have all these cute little hearts, right? So let's just get them added too. Yeah, let's do it without sticking my hand in any of the Nouveau, because that's going to happen eventually, isn't it? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I like odd numbers. So let's just put him down here. Okay, we got the wood pieces. Check. I have the ribbon. Check. I got my 5 stickers, which are those 5 stars, and a technique that intimidates you, which I actually said is not. I don't know. I guess I don't intimidate as easily as I should. I don't know. I'm willing to try anything. So, but I don't do it enough, so I wanted to do stamping a title. So I've stamped out the grade. So that rounds out the Scrap 5. So I will have everyone playing along with a Scrap 5 listed down below. And for Stash Smash Saturday with my good friend Jackie, I've got stamps, that's my title, my doily. I got the buttons on. Chipboard are these fun pieces, and the acrylic are these cute little glitter hearts, and I did not make it to the wood grain or the black cardstock as planned, but that's okay, there's always next week. That is going to do it. Jackie will be linked up below, and I'm sure she's playing along with some of these hops as well, so Jackie's going to be linked all over the place. Alright, you guys, please check everyone out. Please, please, please be kind. It is very important. Watch the news. You'll understand why maybe if we start to be kind, it will become a trend, and we can pass on the kindness. And I thank you all so much for watching, and I do love and appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you later with another video.